I started making speeches quite by accident. I was a supply chain strategy expert since 2000 when we started Global Supply Chain Group. Initially, I didn't make any speeches, but in 2006, I was invited to chair the Terrapin Conference on supply chain management in Melbourne. I could not chair both the days, so I only accepted the invitation for the first day. But that was my initial introduction to making speeches in conferences. I enjoyed the process. I was also invited to join the board of Supply Chain Asia, a professional body comprising of more than 20,000 professionals from all the countries in Asia. And as such, I was invited to speak in their events on a regular basis, several times a year. And that was my initial exposure to making speeches. Most of the time, these were either presentations or panel discussions, and both of them were quite good. As I started writing my books, I started getting more and more invitations to go and speak to people, to business school audiences, and to executives on the area of my specialization. And slowly, companies started inviting me for keynote speeches, paying me good sum of money. And I actually enjoyed the process, but I always wanted to give equal value in return. And that's the reason all my keynote speeches are original, fully researched, based on my experiences. And I do not hesitate to give them the frameworks that I have developed and which are in my books, so that people don't have to buy my books if they choose not to. Why supply chain leaders will be tomorrow's CEOs. Supply chain leaders have one single role within organizations, which is to create cross-functional leadership and cross-functional integration, which is really also the role of a CEO in a business. So in a way, the head of supply chain's position is a stepping stone from a C-level position to a CEO's position. Let me explain. Everybody in an organization enters one functional area of expertise or the other. Some people might join finance, others might join operations, still others might join sales and marketing, or information technology, or human resources, or one of the other functions within a company. Each one of these functions act as a pyramid. And as you get better and better in the function that you do, you keep rising up the hierarchy till you are at the top of that pyramid within your functional area of expertise. Which means that everybody at the top of each one of these several pyramids that exist within a company is an expert in his or her own area of expertise. Yet none of them is really an expert in cross-functional integration of building all these functions into a single organization. That is the job of the head of supply chain. That's why the position of the head of supply chain is also a stepping stone to the CEO's position. And the CEOs of tomorrow will be the ones who are good heads of supply chain today.